All right, beautiful people, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate everybody coming on board. If you're already in the house, you know how we do it, right? Hit the like button. And if you are new here, you are going to love us at the end of the day. So subscribe to be part of the family. And the old G's, there are some OGs. They refuse to subscribe. I'm pleading with, I've been pleading with them to subscribe. But, they love the channel, but they're just, checking things out. Don't worry. You're going to love me at the end of the day. I'm not going to disappoint you. So please, hit the like button for me. And after watching the video, don't forget to comment. I read comment a lot. Your comment give us feedback. Beautiful. Nigeria and Ghana. Before I give you the details of this news, let me sound this warning. Nigeria and Ghana, the government, the both government, what you are doing in regards to this foreign troops, it is a disgrace to our armies and disgrace to you. We are not speaking to your intention. I will repeat it as I always say, that I don't believe that today, 2026, although we don't trust African leaders, Ghana government, Tinubu government, will go and strike a deal with foreign powers, like let's say France, the United States, to come and overthrow the leaders in Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger. I give it a benefit of doubt. Now, this is it, my problem. So the intention of our leaders involving themselves with these foreign troops is to combat what is worrying them, which is a shame thing for them to do. By the way, we will speak to that. But we are concerned about the intention of the people you are bringing. Your intention might be different. Their intention will be different. We are speaking and voicing out and warning you people because of what we know these people to be good at doing since the beginning of Africa trouble. Yes. So you are disgracing your military and your capability. You need to start having trust in yourself. Ibrahim Traore said a couple of things on an interview, which I'm going to list out. But let me give you the detail of what is going on. The United States of America, in total, planning to send 200 troops to Nigeria. And as I'm speaking to you right now, 100 troops have landed in Nigeria. Around 100 U.S. military personnel have landed in Nigeria with equipment to do what? Support Nigerian military. Now, that is according to the narrative. They arrive at Bauchi Airfield in the northern Nigeria, closer to the border of Niger. Why are the troops there? According to the detail, Nigeria asked the United States for help. The deployment of these troops to Nigeria happened after a formal request from the Nigerian government. It wasn't the United States just wake up and say, hey, we are sending troops to Nigeria. According to what is in the news, Nigeria requested that, look, bring your soldiers to come and help us fight, or come and train our soldiers to fight people who are working with slippers and jalabia with AK-47. According to the report, the mission of these individuals, these U.S. troops, is to provide training, technical support, and intelligence sharing, so Nigerian forces can better fight this group in the group, this other unofficial army who are always in jalabia and slippers. They don't receive any training from any foreign, but they have become so powerful that the soldiers who have been receiving training from independence, from France, from the US, need again in 21st century to bring the United States to come and train them before they can fight people in slippers, in bush, with no proper technology, and they are not exposed to the training technique that Nigeria have gone through since, or let me say the Nigerian army have gone through since independence. According to details of the report, the US soldiers will not engage in combat or take command of operations. Nigeria forces remain in charge. What they are going to do is to remain strictly in the training camp, training the soldiers, according to the details available. And this is an effort by the Nigeria government to tackle the security and insurgents and extremism violence in Nigeria. The report confirmed that the U.S. is expected to send about 200 troops in total. And as at now, hundreds are already on board. Before even that, Ghana also received some French troops, about, according to the report, 15, and I actually went beyond the headline to get this number 15. Yes, some people you were doubting, I actually went beyond to get this number. And these people also, they are here in Ghana to train our soldiers who have been receiving training from independence till now to fight young men who are at the Galamsey side doing Galamsey. So you, Ghana and Nigeria, you want to tell us right now that of the trainings and the military cooperation that your soldiers, our soldiers have been having with the United States, France, all the foreign troops, there is nobody, no commander, nobody in charge that has experience of those training to train the rest of the soldiers, and you need to bring these people on board. Who trained the United States soldiers? The training you have received from, independence up to now, you can't build on days to fight individuals in the bush with Chalowote. Who is training the people in the bush? This terror, the T people, who is training them in the bush? These people don't have any formal training. The only thing they know is when their weapons come, they will sit down, they will be doing some jagawala something in the bush against the soldiers who have received training. Professional soldiers who know how to handle weapons and then handle issues like this. You have been with these people for long. Ghana and Nigeria. For Ghana, it's about Galamsey. For Nigeria, it's about insurgents. Our soldiers don't have any experience that they can build on to fight these people, and we have to still bring these people. You are not fighting a superpower. Individuals, bandits. When you come to Ghana, we are talking about environmental destroyers. Who is training the people at the Galamsey site? The people at the Galamsey site are not receiving any training from abroad. The people in the bush in Nigeria are not receiving any training from abroad. They are only in the bush. You people, you have access to training centers. You can't build on that. The reason why we are warning you is that these people, your motive as government will be different. Come and train our soldiers. But they will use that excuse to remain in our regions. And the intelligence that you say they are sharing to you, that same intelligence, sometimes according to the words of the leaders of the Sahel, they share intelligence with the people, the stateless people also. It is a fact. Now, Ibrahim Traore was asked a question about it got to a point they sacked the French troops and all the foreign troops, and the Wagner groups actually came into play because, according to him, it was because of France's involvement which made them to bring the presence of the Wagner group. The Wagners came to play when the French troops, they were sacking them, they brought them so that anything that can happen, the presence of the Wagner group can deter the French soldiers. Like we switch alliance. There are others already on the terrain. So when we take any action, it's going to be banter. So the gate was open for these guys to go. As I'm speaking to you right now, Ibrahim Traore, the soldiers on the field are using their own experience to train the rest of the soldiers. They asked him on an interview that, look, so how about the training? I come almost everywhere to get that video, but I don't know why I'm not getting that video. I even put it on my, favorite. I don't know why I'm not getting it. Like I would have translated it. Maybe probably I need to do that so that everybody can hear directly from his mouth. They asked him that, look, so how about the training? He said, they have been on the field for a long time enough to understand how these people move, and it should not make sense to bring some people who are outside, who doesn't know their jungle lifestyle, their terrains, and who doesn't know the movement of these people, because they have lived with these people banter to banter on the field. So they understand these people very well. They understand their movement very well. So they had not enough experience, and they can use that experience to train their soldiers. It got to a point he himself, as the president of Burkina Faso, went on the field, used his experience to train some of the soldiers on the field, and after he left, they used that experience and they are building on it also. That is leadership. Having faith in the soldiers. They are doing everything possible to do certain things on their own. Not every time you are deep. Africans, we beg a lot to the level where we have to beg to combat people in Jalabia. When France troops were there to help them under the former government, it was a whole bazawala. The problem will not finish so long as they're in the region. That was the reason why they sacked them. Ghana, go and ask Ibrahim Traore why they sacked the French troops. Go and ask Assimi Goïta why they have to sack the French troops. Go and ask Niger why France have to go, US have to go. Go and ask them. Let them tell you the secret. Once they are dead, the problem will not finish. That was the reason why they kicked them out, according to their own narrative and according to their own account. And today, these people, they believe that they are enough to handle a situation like this on their own. These are countries that we claim we are ahead of them, and they are thinking like this. Us that we have received independence from up to now, 21st century, we are still asking foreign troops to come and help us fight people who are not receiving training from foreign troops. No, like, yo, who is training the people in the bush? To Ghana, who is training the Galamsey is in the bush? What formal training the Galamsey has received? The only thing these people know is to handle weapons. You want to tell us that from independence, all the trainings that you have been receiving from these people and the military corporation, which is okay, all right? But you see, sometimes you need to build up yourself. Not all the time you need to rely on people. When are we going to train our soldiers to the level where we, our soldiers, also will go somewhere and train others? Of all the military trainings, there's no single person in the army of Ghana and Nigeria that can use the experience of the training they have received in the past from these people to combat these guys. And we need to still call them from outside to come and help us. What is the meaning of this nonsense? These people will use every challenges we have to maintain their presence in the region. And to Nigeria aspect, they are at the northern side, closer to Niger over there. The same place they sacked them from, they have to do everything possible to maintain their presence in that region. Using the clear conscience of the government, maybe, why can't we hold fast our sovereignty in situations like this? It is a shame to the military of Nigeria, the military of Ghana, that you are not fighting a powerful force, or you are not fighting, how do you call it, individuals who are from Russia, or they have gone to some training camp and then they came there. They are, no, bandits. I mean, environmental destroyers in Ghana and bandits in the bush in Nigeria. And we need foreign troops to come, flew from all the way across the ocean to come here and help our soldiers before we can defeat these people. Then what if we are confronted with a real mercenary situation?
God have mercy upon us.
Yo, you know, some of these things, when I'm having this conversation, my heart boils because it doesn't make any single sense. You can attest to that fact. We are old enough to make certain decisions. You know, sometimes you lean on people, you know, to catch up a little bit. But it got to a time, you yourself, you can stand on your own. That is how we are trained, even from home. Everything about human life, it is like that. You can't keep depending on people forever. Sometimes you need to take actions on your own. You need to build up on your own. What? Come on. And now, because of how we don't have trust in African government, when people, the moment they hear about this, hey, they are coming for Sahel, they are coming for Sahel. The problem is not the people who think that they are coming for Sahel. The problem is about what we know these people to be doing since independence in our region. The track record of how whenever they land somewhere, the problem remains the same. The same individuals threaten the Sahel countless times. Even as I'm talking to you, anytime the Sahel speak about these, stateless people, they mention France, they mention foreign involvement. So our African leaders, yo, if you want this continent to have peace, truly, you all need to work together rather than involving foreigners into the deal. Just as, the humanitarian organizations, which was exposed by the Nigerian defense minister recently when he said, these people, once they come, their goal is to maintain the conflict or whatever problem you are in forever. They don't want to go again. It is the same thing. Our leaders, you are disgracing us. I have to be plain and tell you this. You are disgracing our army together with you yourself. It is a shame that today we are not confronted with invisible army from heaven or hell, just bandits in bush. Oh no. And we need foreign troops. Anyway, family, opinion they say are different. Let me not talk too much. But that's what's going on right now. Nigeria and Ghana, they are on a path that we don't know what they are doing.